Well, hello there guys, a very warm welcome to another YouTube video here on the channel. My name is Northern Princess, as you may know. Today what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys the brand new EastCoastWay route that's just been released in the last few hours from Dovetail. So, without further ado, let's get into the train operation part of today's video. So this is the route itself. As you can see, I've done a little bit of driving on it already by the looks of things, just testing things out. I think I'll probably when I did the route intro, but I'll do that again with you guys, just so you guys get to see a bit about it. I did the services, the scenarios, and the trainings. I think I've picked a map up somewhere as well. Awesome. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So I'm going to start with the training, and we'll actually do the route intro first, because it's really just a bit of a showcase of the route. So, whilst we're waiting for the route to load in, a bit of a quick full disclosure here. As you guys are aware, I now work at Dovetail, and although I wasn't involved in the development of this product, I do know people who were, and I would consider them some of them some very good friends. As such, my opinions on this may be slightly biased, but I'm still going to do my best. Okay.
This is Brighton Station, the terminus of the Brighton Main Line from London.
This is the one of the things I absolutely love about this train. Oh, pardon me. You look at the seats; they look worn and tired. Now, I was on a 395 on my way down here about 6 weeks ago now, and that's exactly the feeling I got from those seats. So, yeah.
The EastCoastWay route provides vital transportation between historic towns, seaside resorts and coastal industry. You'll have the chance to experience both passenger and freight operations in the area.
We haven't got a first class ticket, but we can't get up.
You're currently riding a Class 3774 electric multiple unit. These run as 4, 8 and 12 car formations and operate all of the passenger services along this line.
It just looks so nice. I know the tail lamps for some reason haven't come on. Not sure why that's a thing.
Train Sim World.
It's one of my favourite vistas. It's this here. Hang on.
Other internal and external camera views are available to be explored. These can be accessed with the number keys.
Yeah, this is one of my favourite views. Especially looking northbound, because it's got all the city there. Love it. Oh, the headlights have come on.
You've only travelled.
It's a bridge I've seen for so long in Train Sim as well.
There is to enjoy.
The London Bridge, I believe it. So London Road Bridge. I've seen so many times.
To the EastCoastWay, on the challenge of keeping commuters and tourists on the move. Drive around rolling hills and through coastal towns. Operate a multitude of routes between a variety of destinations.
I do apologise about the stuttering. That's an awesome scenario.
Open ticket machines, fix damaged fences, and introduce new cycle maintenance points. Choose passenger or freight operations and take a trip along the EastCoastWay.
So yeah, apologies. So if you do hear stuttering like that, that isn't the game. That's because I'm playing through Shadow. I'll talk about Shadow in a future video. But it's just what means I can turn the settings up, what enables me to turn the settings up so high. So, perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is we'll just do a quick little look at the route as well, and I'm going to do some driving for this one. We're going to drive from Brighton right the way through to Eastbourne on Enthusiast Excursion. This is approximately a 40-minute scenario, so we'll run through that this as quickly as we can. But it'll just, well, quick. We'll do it quickly, but we'll do it so you guys get to see what's going on. I've got some M&Ms to keep me company for the journey, so you're going to hear me doing some sounds. Enthusiast Excursion. Welcome to Brighton. A special enthusiast train has been laid on to explore the south coast. You'll be operating the train as far as Eastbourne. Platform 6 is our departure point again. And this is actually our train. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in the back first. I'm just going to set the train up a bit better. Come on, there we go. So I'm going to take a seat in the back. And all I'm going to do is set tail lamps to auto. There you go. Absolutely love the way these things look when they come in. Really what I've been wanting from Train Sim World for a long time, this route. Take a seat in the cab. You can see the cab order prepares for us somewhat. There we go. Last thing to get done. Headlights are going to go today running. I'm going to quickly prepare the train and await departure. So I'm going to go to neutral and then climb over here. And this way unisolate your safety systems. For some reason I completely forgot to do the AWS self-test reset. This cab is amazing. It's honestly, it feels like I'm in a real train. So the way I always do the cab prep, I don't think there's a specific way to do it, but it's left to right. So I'm just going to set special as my destination. Going to confirm the location, which then locks it in for us. Can then exit out of that part of the menu. Interesting thing to read the PIS, sorry, I believe it's called MyTracks. Oh, it's the name, the proper name for the screen. This white dot denotes the front of the train. And then you've got all the carriage details. So this is the front, so you've got to imagine that's the front. So it is actually set up correctly, showing which side is unlocked. Working our way down, got the reverser set to neutral. Got to lock the doors now, get going. And I'll talk a little bit more when we get going. So just going to set my speed set, because I'm a lazy driver. Of course that doesn't work until I'm in power. Notch 3. And I want to set the speed setup. Everything that I'd reasonably want to have clickable is clickable. There's no point in touching this stuff because it just causes you problems. What else? We've got the depot whistle. Yeah, you do occasionally get thrown out across gaps, but that's a real world problem, not just an in-game problem. You see we've got a 30 limit coming into force. We're not stopping now and all the way until Eastbourne. So the reason I selected this scenario is it's a substantively faster way to get to the other end of the route than most of the scenarios. There we go, we can go up to 30 now. apologies about the stutters, guys, once again. Unfortunately, not the game's fault, it's my fault. Well, my internet's fault, but there ain't much I can do about it. This is London Road Station we're passing. But yeah, as I was saying during the route intro, I've seen this bridge so many times and wanted to go over it, but it's the one the first time. Well, this is the first time I've done it on video, at least. I'd hate to think how many times I've been over this bridge in testing. So quick further look around the cab. Heard the AWS. TPWS brake stop override, that works. So we're working our way around, weren't we? The door controls, I'll show those off when we get to Eastbourne a bit better. Door close also works. Limelight. What's that one? I'm assuming MCB would activate when you actually start fiddling with these switches. Train length. That's configurable. We're in the middle because we're an 8 car. Speed set you activate. System's isolated. So remember on the panel over there, if I was to go over and isolate something, that would flash up. AWS, that's also just down to being train sim wheel tied through to that. Door controls, door close controls, hazard lights. They're actually quite cool, I think. On the front of the unit. We've got the windscreen wiper controls and the horn controls, the all-important horn. And I think, yeah, we're going to get our first objective going up to 70 miles an hour. And that is, I forget what it's actually called, but it's for getting an electric stop to 70 miles an hour, surprisingly. Should hopefully pop up alongside. Sometimes you get them at the end of the scenario. It depends on Steam, actually. And how it's feeling on the day. And if I've actually got it already, which is a pretty decent chance. Sorry, that station there was Mulescombe. Forgot about that. One of the things I really enjoy about this scenario is it's just a cruise on a lovely summer's afternoon. You know, you can't have much more fun than this. Oopsies. One wasn't paying attention to the speed, and this is Falmer Station. Well, I've christened the 377, first time speeding with it on stream. Brighton's best, there we go, got my objective for speed. I'm going to watch the train come past. We're going to go at the outlet. One of the cool things about train sim is you can fly through a tunnel. Train 1's not capable of that. Speaking of that, it's screenshot time. Now. What? Looks amazing if you ask me. Let's get the speed up to 70. So yeah, this is my new microphone. It means I can hide my face behind it so you can't tell if I've shaved today. Which means I feel a lot less insecure about having a face cam. Do you mind? Thought so. So yeah, Lewes is our first go via. I believe there's one more station we go past before Lewes. I forget the name of it though, so I'm going to have to check as we go past. I'll show you a cool thing as we go through Lewes station as well. But doesn't that just look amazing? Ooh, hello. Doesn't that just look amazing? Mate, I want to slow down. And then I'm going to accelerate up again, and at notch 3, and set speed set, which should hopefully then control us. Actually, 188 is a steep downslope. Okay, I'm just going to control the speed myself. Rip. So we've got a 10 limit coming up. Still a mile to go. Generally, the way I factor braking is you divide the distance. Or you so you take your speed and you convert it to a distance in step 2 brake. So, for example, from 60 miles an hour, that would convert to 0.6 miles. But we're actually dropping 50 miles an hour of speed, so we've got plenty of space. Oh god. Speeding. Yeah, this is the approach to Lewes now. I'm just going to go down in step 2. You've got a few trains coming the other way. It's really, it just looks really awesome. So on this route, I'll show the route map off when we leave Lewes. Okay, we're on pretty much level ground now. So, this is the route map. There's Brighton. You can't get up here, but that's light towards Hove. This is Lovers Walk Depot in Brighton. You've then got New Haven and Seaford. Then along here, you've got the line to Eastbourne, which is where we're going to today. Cool thing about Lewes is you can see the departure signal is halfway down the platform, so the 12 car stop marker is here, whereas you'd expect it to be substantially further back in the scenario. And this part of the platform would not usually be used to board passengers from, for example, unless it's an exceptionally long train, which is going the other way. I love the sounds in this. The way the sounds work there, I love it. That just sounds like there's a train coming past. That really reminds me of standing next to like a Mark IV set coming in Newcastle, just sound-wise. Which I'm going to just add that RIP Mark IIIs. Get that. What I'm going to do is set my speed setback to 40, which is going to be our departure speed. Let me just look at the way that looks. That just... it's so satisfying in my opinion. And you can look down the train. Oh, love it. Love it. Need to enable that. I'm not going to chew this one, I'm just going to suck this one. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it good. See, well, next up is Eastbourne. Some 13 miles away. There we go, our line speed's increased up to 60 now. Do believe we go all the way up to 80. Which is really cool, just blasting along at those sorts of speeds. So, yeah. So as I mentioned, EastCoastWay is Dovetail's first sort of real modern UK route since Great Western Express. And Great Western Express was pretty much the first route for Train Simulator, but it's still one that a lot of people play because, well, you know, it's the only modern UK one. And, you know, I just think this, well, what this does prove is every release we get, the quality improves, and that's through, you know, devs learning how to use tools better and getting better at things, new ideas coming in, all sorts. And I honestly just can't believe this thing. It's just amazing. You know, things like we've got the My Track in there. Yeah, Class 66 has got some lovely upgrades too. That is what that came over from Great Western Express, but has been heavily modified, and I'm really impressed with that. Now, one of the obviously, you know, this is something that by putting 2 and 2 together you can make 4 with. But the Electrostars are the most popular family of multiple units since privatisation. And if you already have the body shell and most of the coding, you know, this is going to, without too much difficulty, you can bring in other versions of the Electrostar, which, and let's just say I'm rather excited by the concept of. This is Barrack. Yeah, Barrack. Glind. Doe. And it's just, oh, I love it. I'm going to fly ahead of the train and watch it fly past. Especially the way the game treats these current light conditions. I just love it. And it was really cool when we were doing tests. We did some overflow for QA. And I'd hear people around me who'd been playing with this thing for, you know, literally created the scenarios and been working on them for hours. So, oh, that looks good. You know? And that's the power this has. I love it. Up to 90 we go. Also listen to the horn audio. It sounds like a horn. Hang on. Just makes me really happy, this train does. And I'm so glad I can finally talk about it with people. Because people have been going, so what are you doing at work? Can't tell you. Is it a new route? Can't tell you. Is it a new loco pack? Can't tell you. Is it in the southeast? Who knows? Is it in the north? Maybe. I should pay attention to whistle boards. Yeah, 90 is the highest speed you get up to on this run. And it is just such a nice pace to be moving at. I really enjoy it. I feel as though I'm almost on the Brighton main line. No, that's not a hint as to what we're working on now. Yeah, we've got ages till that comes into force. Oh, I just love it. Even now I'm just sitting here going, wow. 20 past 4 on a summer's afternoon. I almost feel too hot just sitting here playing it. Let's get that aircon opened. Ah, it doesn't work. Oh well. This'll be Hampton Park? Berwick. God damn it. Next one's Hampton Park. Off Allgate. Yeah, I should have been breaking away sooner there. I got distracted by the cinematics. Don't expect a gold from this scenario. I've done a fair amount of speeding. I'd say we put a silver. Yeah, no, we've got after Polegate Station, we're going to be going down to 35 miles an hour for a steep curve. 2.5 miles to go. And I'm going to put the speed limiter in play. We're going up an incline now, so it should have no problems dealing with that. You can see, you close the windows and you're isolated nicely. And I absolutely, there's nothing I enjoy more than a sweeping curve at speed. Well, there is something I love more than a sweeping curve at speed, and that's potentially something we're getting soon. I'm about to get the AWS warning. There's a 35 warning board. Really cool, actually. There's the one going the other way. I actually was checking the cab ride against the route just for my own sort of interest to see how close to reality we had it. I was impressed. Yeah, this is Polegate Station. Last station before you spawn now. We're standing way too close to the edge. It's always good as well to give a blast on the horn, especially if it's a station that trains normally stop at. So I'm thinking something like Newcastle. Pretty much, well, I don't think there are any in-service passenger trains that pass through Newcastle without stopping. If you're driving a passenger train and you're not stopping at Newcastle, quick blast on the horn as you're going through just means everyone's that little bit more switched on. And, you know, I've been watching network rail safety videos. Sounding your horn as you approach a station wasn't in them, but just the amount of people I've seen who have nearly been killed by trains, I'm like, yeah. I think 70 is the highest speed we're going to get now. But you can see this thing is just so quick off the blocks. Just woomph. taking some enthusiasts out. I'm not sure, yeah, why they'd want to go for a trip in a 377. Another cool thing for the PIS screens. I'll just scroll through this for you guys. Some of these I know 3774 wouldn't go to, well, there's one in particular. Actually, scrolling through these destinations, which one of those would a 3774 never ever go to? Now, there's two there that I saw that they'd probably not go to, but... one was a definite, because it wouldn't be possible for him to get there without help. And one was theoretically possible, but probably wouldn't happen. Let me know if you know in the comments below. Just requires a little bit of gen. Only the toppest of gen will do. This will be Hampton Park, so I was wrong with saying Polegate's the last station. Polegate's the first. Polegate's the last station before. Nah, I was the scenario I was playing with. Then Polegate was the last station in that scenario. I'm going to leave that light on as well. I'm going to work on making my face... Let me know what you think about the face cam up here. Hang on. That up here, the face cam. All around, basically, the face cam. Let me know what you think of it. Is it something you like? Is it something you don't like? Let me know. RIP. I'm not paying attention to the world. I'm going to keep it going down to 25. Got the single amber aspect just after the speed change. Yeah, so, my opinions on the route. I think it's freaking stunning. But, as I mentioned, I do have a slightly biased opinion. Just because I work... Well, I'd like to say I'm doing my best to stay as unbiased as possible. But, at the same time, when you work somewhere... You know, there's... You just... It's a bit like asking someone who works in an Apple store what the best sort of smartphone is. What are they going to tell you to get? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I do feel as though I'm being as critical as I can of this route, and I just thoroughly like it. Everything about it. There's nothing I don't like, and that's quite rare with the DLC. Normally, I find at least something I don't like. Oh, I've just realised there's actually an Easter egg in this, but I don't have the required assets for it to work. Oh well. That looks amazing! Anyway guys, so thank you for watching today's video. If you do have any questions about anything, don't forget to drop a comment. If you'd like to subscribe, I will be making a few more videos, let's just say that, involving this route. And some are going to be taken in from this perspective, without the hood, which I think will be some pretty good fun. So yeah, don't forget to come back to see those. They'll be coming over the Christmas period. I've got a few videos in the pipeline. I'm just getting everything sorted for them at the moment. Hopefully I'm going to be following a new, more edited, shall we say, approach to making my videos. That was an enjoyable run. Thank you for Thank you for ensuring it remained fault-free. My pleasure. Wait for that to finish. What do you want us to do? Get the HUD up. So I'm going to go break 3. I'll leave the headlights on so that any passengers who want can get out and take photos. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. So you can see my driver's actually got a Southern t-shirt on, Southern polo top, and that, from the research we did, that's actually the driver uniforms for Southern. Quite cool, eh? Hey, passengers are offloaded. I'm a little on the early side, so we'll hop out and have a look around Eastbourne. The gate line is the limit, I believe. Yeah, you can't walk past the gate line. 377, 457 sitting in the sidings. The default state is with the doors through like that, because I'll show you guys what the connection between, or the gangway connection between the units looks like. Unfortunate all the passengers get off, but that's something that's been addressed, I believe, or being addressed. So yeah, this is the walkthrough connection. So you can see you've got the special up there, and you can see that's why it defaults to this state, because I'm currently in between the two. Well, no, currently in between the two units. You can also get a torch out, which is quite handy. That's it for now. Another driver will be operating the train for the next leg to Hastings. Disembark to complete this duty. These lags are not the game. This is me lagging to Shadow. And I hope this stops soon. Yeah, what that means is that the game's not actually able to transmit any audio on the PC.
Two hours later.
And just like that, I've fixed things, so we're back. Once again, guys, these issues are definitely not the game's fault. Oh, well, actually, yeah. I can go off. Oh, I've got to go to auto for the tail lamps. And take the master key out. There we go. So, thank you for watching, guys. Let's see what kind of medal I got. I got the gold. Right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.